Welcome to ISM 6930, Data Visualization. My name is Han Reichelt, and I will be the facilitator for this course. The course includes an extensive syllabus, which you will be asked to read in the first week, and which will give you details on course learning outcomes, course schedule, and the way in which your performance in the course will be assessed. However, I thought I'd highlight a few points about the course as we get started. The course has two observations as its starting point. The first observation is that organizations are collecting increasing amounts of data about their customers, their products, their operations, their competitors, and so on. The data collected can be used and analyzed to gain insights into the organization and to improve organizational decision making. The discipline of using data to gain insights about the organization is called data analytics or business intelligence. One of the earliest adopters of data analytics has been the retail sector, with Walmart being perhaps the most ardent adopter. Walmart has extensively used data analytics to conduct so-called market basket analyses. Market basket analysis involves finding out what products are bought at the same time and using this information to determine the optimum layout of the store. While some of the results of market basket analysis are obvious, many baskets that contain pasta also contain pasta sauce, others are less so. For example, Walmart is alleged to have found out that many baskets that contain disposable diapers, especially for newborns, also contain beer. It's of course not too difficult to explain this once you found out. Disposable diapers for newborns are most likely to be bought by new fathers. And as any of you who've had young babies know, new fathers need beer. Walmart uses information in deciding on the most appropriate layout of its stores. And those of you who are familiar with the layout of Walmart stores, especially the traditional layouts, will now understand why disposable diapers could be found right at the end of the beer aisle. This course will not be an in-depth coverage of the various techniques available to you to perform data analysis. There are other courses in the MBA program that do so. Rather, and this brings us to the second observation that this course is built on. Obtaining insights from your data is all good and well. If you do not communicate these insights convincingly to those who need to know, the organizational decision makers, then the insights that you gained are essentially useless. One of the most powerful ways of communicating insights is through visualization. As we start the course, you will see examples of how insights can be shared more convincingly through pictures, graphics, animations, and other visualizations. We will see some examples of cases where a picture is really worth more than 1,000 words. Not surprisingly, using visualizations to communicate insights gleaned from data is called data visualization. And this then is the focus of this course. There are several tools available to create data visualizations. Probably the most widely used are Power BI, a set of add-ons to Excel including Power Pivot, Power Query, Power View and Power Map, and Tableau. Because most of you will be able to use the Excel add-ons on your own computer, most of the technical material in this course focuses on Excel. However, there's also a wealth of optional material on Tableau. It is up to you to decide which tool you will use for your final project in this course. More on the project in a minute. Unfortunately, the Excel add-ons are not available for Excel on a Mac. So, if you use a Mac, you will have to use a virtual machine or VM. I suspect that most of you have already used VMs. If so, you know that a VM essentially allows you to run another computer in software on your own computer. The first module contains material on how to install and run the VM we use for this course. Even if you use a Windows machine, you may still want to install a VM, as it will allow you to run a more powerful version of Tableau than is available for public download. The course will use a number of different teaching techniques. There are several essays and graded discussion forums in which you will discuss different aspects of visualization, in particular, what makes a particular visualization good or misleading. You will also complete some small mini projects to help you become comfortable with the visualization tool. But the expectation is that you will be able to use the skills acquired through these mini projects to conduct a significant individual project. The individual project is worth 50% of your final grade, and it's therefore a high-stake project. Preferably, you can find a project to benefit your own organization, but there are some links to publicly available datasets in case you can't find a good set from your own organization that you can use. Also, let me know if you do have a good set of data, but your organization is reluctant to share it. I would be more than happy to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Given the high-stake nature of the final project, the course contains a number of components to help you formulate and execute your project. First, there is a greater discussion early in the course for you to share project ideas. If the previous offerings of the course are anything to go by, I suspect that some of you are interested in similar areas. If this is the case, I do encourage you to work together and share ideas. But I also want to emphasize that the final project is an individual project. You therefore have to find a good compromise between working together and doing an individual project. Second, you can send me a draft of your project about a week before the project is due so that I can give you feedback. Feel free to send me whatever you have at that time, even if it's far from complete. The point of the draft submission is that I can give you feedback. Third, I'm always available to help you. I am committed to replying to any communication within 24 hours, including weekends. And in general, I've been able to live up to my commitment. If I have reason to believe that I will not be able to respond quite as quickly as I would like and you deserve, I will let you know. A couple more things. First, while most of the material for the mini exercises is geared towards the add-ons in Excel, as said, I have included additional material on Tableau. Use the tool that you're most comfortable with. The point of the course is not to teach you to use a tool. The point of the course is to teach you how to use a visualization tool to help communicate insights you have gained from analyzing a data set. Second, while the relationship between the course objectives listed in the syllabus and the various assessments will be clear, there's one assessment that may need some explanation. Research on online learning indicates that reflection on the learning process, especially in adult learners, leads to better outcomes. I would therefore like you to take a few minutes, 15 to 20 minutes at most, at the end of each module to reflect on what you learned and whether you achieved the learning outcomes that we set for the module, and on whether what you've learned is relevant or likely to be relevant to your professional career. At the end of the course, you're asked to hand in a reflective essay. While it is of course possible for you to simply postpone all the reflection until the end, I would suggest to you that it will be easier to write this essay if you make some notes for yourself at the end of each module. And finally, let me finish by saying that I look forward to working with you throughout the semester. I think it's going to be fun. Thank you.